Good morning out there in TV land. Happy Taco Tuesday. Out here for a little sunrise walk. I think it's about 53 or 54 degrees. See what kind of sights and sounds we run into today. Looks like my camera's a little out of balance here. Give me 1 second. There we go. Much better. Hey Val Marie. Good to see you this morning. Hope you're doing well. I think we'll walk to the southeast towards the sun. Zoom this puppy in a little bit. There we go. To my rear. Back in the front. Yep, I've got my coffee right there. Always have my coffee on my morning walk out here. Go hand in hand. I'll slide back in to my place and log into work. Teeny tiny sea breeze. It's making it feel a little chillier than advertised. Super low tide this morning. Was out here last night, all of these rocks were underwater. Happy Tuesday to the handful of you out there in TV land. Smash the like button if you don't mind. Make sure you tune in on the 2nd of February, 1 p.m. We'll be doing a live stream from Chateau Winery. Intimate session. And then February 7th, Friday, we'll be doing a session from Whiskey Wings in Largo, Florida. And sitting in with us will be, I don't know why my gimbal wants to fight with me this morning, Tommy Zavanovich from Blue Oyster Cult. He'll be sitting in on keys. So that will be pretty fun. I don't think we're playing any Blue Oyster Cult songs, however. Unless he so desires. That just kind of fell on my lap. I'm excited to play with somebody of that stature. Stature rather. There we go. I think my camera's gonna be okay. And that'll be 7 p.m. February 7th. And somewhere in between that time frame is also my birthday, but I'm not going to be very specific on that. There are too many stalkers on here. And crazy folk. I'll just say I'm somewhere in my late 40s. I'll leave it at that. Inching closer to 50. See the fire of the sun. It's kind of over that way. Still got some climbing to do yet. Ridiculous. I have to hold it crooked for the image to be anywhere close to straight. Stay in. Hold on, guys. Gonna do a little reset. There we are. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to break your necks. Joggers coming. Let's see. 3 or 4 of those in the morning. Happy Tuesday morning to the 7 of you or so that are on here. Thanks for tuning in. This channel, the Monroe Street Players, we're a band out of Tampa, Florida. We use this channel to push our live streams and promote the band, and once in a while I'll bring you out and show you what's going on in my world. And lately it's been a lot of beach walks, although I did have to take a couple weeks off for winter. It was too cold out here. Oh, there's the dolphins. Let me see if I can zoom this in. Get them on film. Oh. Bear with me. It's gonna be tough because I'm on the wrong mode to really get a good shot of this. Shit. There it is. There he is. Alright, now I can track him. Should pop up here in a second. Should see some fins. There we go. Sorry I can't get my iPhone any better than that. But there is our morning dolphin. He's hanging out right by the drop-off. It's pretty level for maybe 35 or 40 yards out there where the water descends very mildly, maybe from nothing to 3 or 4 feet, and then all of a sudden there's a drop-off to 20 feet. And that's about where he was swimming, or she was swimming. Right at that break. Yep, the Gulf of America. Funny enough. It's amazing how many people don't understand or know the whole story behind that. It has to do with an oil drilling piece of legislation that Biden passed right before he left office. And the piece of legislation requires that the only way to overturn it is an act of Congress. Has to do with leasing rights. The bill mentions restrictions on the Gulf of Mexico for these leasing rights. If we name it the Gulf of America, that negates the bill, and we can assume the leasing rights in the Gulf of America. That's all it is. He's playing chess. Everybody's playing checkers and they don't get it. Not a political blah, blah, blah. But yes, the Gulf of America, Mexico, the body of water that separates the United States and the Texas coast. I think I've told that story on here once before. I need to make a short out of it. So many people don't understand it. Tide pool. Where's the tide pool? I gotta cross it because I shut up. Back there, ooh, that water's cold. Ooh, chili con carne. Splashed on my butt. Feels like my butt's wet now. It feels like my butt is wet. Pretty interesting seeing the colors as they appear on the screen versus in reality. There's quite a bit more orange on this home screen than it really is. Thanks for hopping on here this fine Tuesday morning. Geronimo, Val. There's only two of you on here right now. As you're coming, if you don't mind, smash that like button. Ooh, there's Flipper again. He's too far out. Not gonna be able to get a good shot of him. I need a real camera and not my phone. That's quite the tidal pool. I've never seen that here like this here before. The beach has been re-engineered by the hurricane, and where the sand's been reallocated as the waves have come in, and the tidal surge that destroyed this area. And then we had the sand processing apparatus that have also come through here to get all the debris out of the sand. So they had literally had to scrape it and run it through trommels and shaker decks like they do on the gold rush mining for gold. And they had to do that one end of the beach to the other, so there's no longer any sand dunes or anything, and all the vegetation has to grow back. And I imagine they'll likely probably have to do some fill, because I don't think they want water encroaching this far and have this tidal pool here. It's not natural. The beach has got a long way to recovery. Building permits are only starting to show up. There's just such a devastating amount of repair needed. Oh, there's a buoy. Looks like one of these crab trap lines snapped or something. Stone crab season, so there's a lot of stone crab traps out there. Another buoy right there. That seems really close to shore close. I think we got Prospector here. Signal might get sketchy here, guys, in a second. Hang on with me, it'll come right back. I mean, serious, he even has waders on. Not playing around. Not playing around whatsoever. Flipper's just snacking over there. It's about, oh, there's a couple of them. 3 or 4 out there, actually. See if I can zoom them in. Looks like they're all circled. There we go. There's Flippers. It must be up. Keep on walking. Gets us back to some good signal. Alright, back to signal. Let's see if I can get a shot of Flipper. There we go. There's the Flipper crew again. Oh, there's quite a few of them. Might be 4 or 5 of them there. Snacking on that bait pod. Wish I had a lens kit for this. I'd be able to show you even better. Kind of neat. I'm starting to see that they have iPhones lens kits that are reasonable. There's the Flipper show. If you enjoy Flipper, smash that like button for me. It's not every morning you get to see dolphins on your TV, whether you're in the cold, whether you're in the north, whether you're in the south. National Geographic ain't got crap on me. How many live streamers bring you dolphins? Come on now. Make sure you subscribe. Just saying. Back out here, guys. We're all going to get seasick as I walk. It doesn't do all that great out here on the beach because the ground isn't very solid, so I'm bouncing up and down a dramatic amount. So the more zoomed I am, or zoomed in I am, rather, the more bounce you get to see. But if I'm zoomed out, you don't see it very much. And there's Cheap Gimbals 101. If I ever get monetized, I'll buy it. I am planning on doing a little series on here pretty soon. Just called All of Our Favorites. And I'll pop in a couple restaurants and different places around here that we as a band enjoy. I have a couple ideas in the works. I just gotta make a phone call or two, but I'm juggling band stuff right now. Hang on for me, guys. We're in another wonky signal area. Get it here just in a second. While it's all going crazy, you can certainly smash that like button for me. See a lot of, now that I'm looking, I see a lot of stone crab traps out there. Holy crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that's likely why those dolphin are all hanging out. So all those crab traps have of course frozen bait in them. I see them everywhere actually. And so those attract the bait schools, and the bait schools attract the dolphins like that. And of course they attract a lot of game fish that we like to eat around here, grouper primarily, and the snapper. All will follow that scent trail inshore. And so the traps are all the way up and down the Gulf Coast. So these fish normally live in 50 to 70 miles offshore at this time of the year because of that scent trail. They slide in to 20 to 30 miles offshore following the scent. The sad part is the fishing regulations have put them off limits during this time of the year. Allegedly they're overfished. But that's a political mess. I'm also a heavy duty angler. I just don't have near the time I used to pursue my angling because of the ban. But I've probably got 14 or 15,000 hours, offshore at least. Spent a lot of time on that water. As you go on long trips, I'll stay out 2-3 days at a time. Usually about 80 to 80 to 120 miles offshore. Spend like 9 hours on the ride to get there and about 9 hours on the ride back. Zoom you guys out again. If you haven't already, be sure to smash that like button for me. That's a big no-no. This couple is walking with a doggo. That's a $500 fine because nobody wants to walk in dog piss or dog shit. And you can't pick up dog piss. Just saying. See the exemption if, I don't know, I haven't had a dog in years. I imagine there's some sort of doggy diaper thing. I would imagine that would be the only exemption. Should your dog be diapered, it can be on the beach. Otherwise, we do not want fecal material. Oh my goodness, there are so many crab traps here. Oh, I think I see a local flipper. Much closer. Let's see if we can get a view of this one. This might be the dolphin show today. This guy's only about 35 yards offshore. He's all by himself. Let's see if I can get him. There's the buoy. He's just right near that buoy. That dirty rat. Talking all that crap and now he's gone. That's some bullshit. Bitch. There he goes. He's gonna come back for a second show. Oh, there he is. Turn to the... Hard to guess which way they're gonna go. Might be it for that flipper show. Might be it. If you're into beachy stuff, be sure to smash that like button. Also hit the bell button. That'll let you know the next time my band's got a live gig, or I'm out on the beach, or at somebody else's gig. Because oftentimes I stream from other people's gigs and show you what else is going on too. We featured my buddy Bob on here, the Wanja Man Band, Buffalo Strange has been on here, some local band friends of ours. Had my buddy Hector from Makiva, the band, jamming on here as well. They're a local reggae band. And yeah. Stay subscribed. Oh, I can see one of the oil tankers. So the oil tankers, when they come in, they it's too foggy, I'd show you. They anchor offshore about 25 miles away from the mouth of Tampa Bay. The boats come straight across from Houston to here, where the refineries are at, and then as fuel is needed, they make the run into the port of Tampa and drop the fuel off. So oftentimes they stay offshore. There'll be 8 to 10 of those boats anchored up at a time, and then they come in one at a time. Either way. Oh, the signal went wonky and we're back. We are back. Oh, signals don't. Timeshare-ish. Alright, signals back. This flock of birds is residential. Every time I walk down here, no matter what time of day it is, they're all here. Well, this guy's got a little... What you got, an eel? That's exactly what he has. His buddy's chasing him, and he's not going to be able to get a piece of that eel. This is like their sanctuary. Honestly surprised I've never been shit on yet walking through this part. Now that I say it, I'm sure one of them's gonna shit on me. You see, they're pretty loud, obnoxious. But you see in front of me, no more birds. That's their hood. It's like Crenshaw and 26th or something like that. They ain't. I can't tell. I don't think Birds or Bloods or Crips or any of that nonsense. I don't think they have affiliation. They're the avian gang. That's how they roll. Instead of 20 deep, they roll 300 deep. Safeties in numbers. They don't have any shanks or anything. Yeah, so there's a little bit of sea fog over there. Like I said, I can show you that tanker. I can see the outline of it, but there's no way it's going to show up on this. You're just going to see fog. The trees getting together pretty quickly. Looks like they put Arians rebuilt the stairwell. The tiki deck's gone where those tents are. A white tent. The other blue tent was a tiki deck made out of, palm fronds and all that stuff, kind of like these guys here, but much larger. And that was the only little place you could kind of walk down the beach and then walk on and get a drink, kind of thing. Not much of that around here. It's very family oriented. Lots of Karens, actually. There's a ton of Karens on this beach. I can get some weird looks sometimes, especially when I have the gimbal out. Like, I just got a Karen look right there. But yes, there's the double tree and the Coconut Charlie's. Into his house. It's got a bit like a sand plate or something. I'm itchy. Good morning, Ali alias. Welcome to the beach on this fine Tuesday morning. Hopefully you're enjoying the sights and sounds, a little bit of coffee, a little bit of tea. If you haven't already, please go ahead and smash the like button for me. Rose Street Players, we're a funk band out of Tampa. Use this channel to promote our shows, stream our events, all that good stuff. So if you're into music and beachy stuff, please be sure to subscribe. It is about 60 degrees out here. Spring turned on in the last few days. It was brutally cold. We had a few days where the feels like temperature was 29 and the temperature outside was 34. Now, those of you in Michigan, Wisconsin, Alaska, whatever, I don't expect any sympathy. Well, for Florida, that is pretty damn cold. Oh, Cali. Burr. 35 is cold. Yeah, I was just in Las Vegas some time ago and it was in the 20s. So every night I was out and about. But nothing but 70-degree weather in the next couple of weeks for us, it looks like. About that time, it's almost February. That's usually when the weather turns. We may have one or two cold fronts. So walking back. I'm walking a little bit towards the west, so no more sun in front of me now. It looks like a cloudy day. Sea fog cloud combination. Wonky signal. What part of Cali are you in? Signal is back. I'm an early bird. I'm up at dawn every morning. Have my walk and have my coffee. I like the sunrise too. Oh, there goes the signal again. Got a couple touchy spots here. Should clear up. Oh, there's Flipper again. Let me see if I can get this zoomed in. Flipper's out there having breakfast. And that's about the best I can do. I'm only gonna see the little titular fins. There we go, bottlenose dolphin. Not as cool as the Pacific whales, but not as cool as the Pacific whales, but that's what we got around here. Whoa. Stepping the bird hood again. You heard me talking shit about them earlier. Some word they're gonna shit on me. I'm here every day, posted up this exact same spot. Handful of you on here. It's crazy. You can see some color there. But yep. Sea foggy and gray. Compared to walking towards the west. Alright, looks like the signal's back to normal. For those of you who just popped on here, be sure to smash the like button if you don't mind. It's free. Helps my teeny channel grow, helps me. Yeah, this beach has totally changed after the hurricanes came through. All the sand dunes are gone, the vegetation's gone. There used to be a lot of turtle nesting and that sort of thing. I was displaced for a couple months. I've only been back about a month. Luckily, my teeny tiny unit was fixed pretty quickly. There's some that need full tear down and rebuild. Permitting is slow. Insurance companies are slow. The people with money, their rehab's almost finished. So those relying on insurance can't handle it. get 2 storms within a month. Shit gets upside down. No, they'll do every 10 or 20 years they do sea renourishment where they bring dredging equipment, pump sea back from the floor of the Gulf. But they had to go through and process all this beach and comb out all the broken glass and debris, and so it was quite an affair. Had equipment that looked like the Gold Rush show on the Discovery Channel, big trommels and shaker decks and huge dump trucks, and all this beach here was processed all the way down. Oh, this gimbal's going crazy. But about 20 some miles of beach. They're still working on many of the beaches. Mine was finished maybe a week and a half ago. The slope of the beach is gone. It used to have quite a bit more slope. It's definitely not the same beach. When I evacuated the end of September. I was gone from the end of September to the end of November. FEMA was worthless. I had to cover everything out of my own pocket. That's big. It was 2 months in hotels, mostly in the Orlando area, because around here they were gouging prices, charging 4 and 5 times the going rate per night compared to normal. A-holes. You may have one more little signal spot coming up. Sometimes it messes with me, sometimes it doesn't. But yeah, makes you appreciate everything in a whole different light. After that, I don't see the things the same. And I'm sure a lot of the people suffering in your neck of the woods are in the same boat. Only difference, see, our stuff is boarded up and recoverable. Their stuff turned to dust. Do this walk all the time with this gimbal in my hand, and that should be it. We should be free and clear. I'm the drummer. Freshly raked, and it's still super packed down. It's not like soft sand at all. It feels more like desert, really packed down. Sure, once the rainy season comes in and it rains a lot and swells up with moisture and the wind hits it and that sort of thing, I imagine it'll start to get puffy and spots will be that sand that you, but right now it's not like that. It's hard. A lot of shells and sponges have washed up in the last couple of weeks too. That's what most of this stuff is. It's sitting on the top of that ridge. Yeah, monstrosities that replaced the civilized buildings like these. I'd rather have the little teeny tiny stuff. Thankfully, they put moratorium on building in this area, so there's not going to be any more tall guys. This isn't going to turn into Fort Lauderdale or Miami Beach. Oh, it's crazy. The main road here, it's called Golf Boulevard, had like 4 foot of water in it. I mean, everything here was. My unit had 4 feet of water in it. Most of the damage here was flooding. The wind was, I think, sustained about 105 miles an hour in this area. One storm, the eye came maybe 20 minutes south of here. Wonky. Yeah, it looks grumpy. It's just winter skies. Once the sun gets overhead, it'll burn all this off. Kind of like that good old California Pacific sea fog that hangs around till 11. Normally we don't have this on a morning like this, but it's kind of humid right now. Normally by now, on my morning walk, I'm squinting from the sun being in my eyes. The beach walks a couple weeks ago. It was just something new to rack up some extra viewers. Other than that, it's just been live streams of music. But I'm out here anyway every morning walking, so I figured I'd just turn this thing on and walk and show everybody what's happening around here. Sometimes there's more stuff to see than other times. Down there where I started, there's a jetty down there. There's oftentimes fishermen out there that actually do have pretty good luck. Depends, but this is a mellow beach. It's not a touristy beach, so that's why I like it. If you haven't already, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Smash that like button for me. Hit the bell button. I'll let you know next time I'm coming on live. Probably Thursday morning. I've got a rehearsal tonight. It's going to be late, so I don't think I'm going to be out here. But I'll be out here soon. Everybody have a great morning. Take care. There's also another pretty cool band out of the Las Vegas area, the Tony Marquez Band. Check those guys out too. Be good, y'all. Have a good day.